Is it night driving? Is this what Birdie uses all the time?
So chill.
Lo-fi.
How do I look?
Gorgeous as always. I don't know, feeding the ducks. Is this my vibe tonight?
I usually do like whatever the outer space one is.
Into space?
Yeah.
I'm still not used to you at this new location for you. I kind of miss your basement location. Why aren't you in the basement anymore?
It floods, and it's cold down there.
So put on socks.
It's really cold.
Can I tell you my big accomplishment for the day?
I wish you would.
So
we are live. Have we been live for a while?
Yeah, I mean, just a few minutes. Because who cares? So my son broke my measuring tape today because my measuring tape pulls out and stops. That's what she said. But when you press the button, it retracts. He pulled it out.
That's also what she said.
It's also what he said. So he pulled it out so far that it broke and you couldn't push it back in. So I took the whole thing apart, fixed it, and put it back together. And it works. I did that. Hey guys, welcome to this shit show of a live. I don't really know why I'm live. I thought about...
I'm live.
This, and you're also live. I thought about reading more of chapter 6.
Where is she at in her life at this point? You got to catch me up just a little bit.
Oh my God, do we love how the background like cuts out Herb?
Oh my God, it's an invisible book. It's like you can see behind.
She's just floating here with me.
That is really funny. But I have been doing a lot of research, obviously, on Barb Pickock. And so I feel like I know her inside and out, but I haven't read her book. So you got to just tell me, where are we in her life?
I don't feel like I know any more about her from reading her book. It's been weeks. I mean, it's easily been, God, I don't even know. Hi, Carrie. I don't even know when the last time I read was. The book is what I mean. But I will say the end of chapter 5, she gives homework. And the homework is list on paper 50 things you would love to do in the next 5 to 10 years. Of these 50 dreams, which 5 are the most important to you? I have one dream, and it's to take down network marketing. That's my dream. That makes me sound.
You want, I watched a video by someone I'm not going to actually mention because that makes me think maybe you should be more specific when you're talking about multi-level marketing.
Can I tell you, the person that we're not going to name, can I tell you what kind of energy they are bringing? I'm going to use the pronouns they, them, because I know that will piss them off really bad. Just based on who this type of person is.
Your pronoun is douchebag.
Your pronoun is douchebag. Okay. So this is the type of person that I anticipate them to be. Okay. They are the type of person that would publicly go on a rant about how being transgender is a giant sin. The biggest sin in the world. And then we would find transgender and adult content on their computer.
Oh, I'm waiting for that to happen to what's his name? The other person I won't mention.
I'm not even sure who you're talking about. But or they would have, child pornography on their computer. Something horrific. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to imply that transgendered adult entertainment is horrific. All I'm trying to get at is that they would be the person that says something is horrific while consuming the horrific thing.
Oh, right? Sure. Like Lindsey Graham, I'm sure.
Not to compare child, that stuff to, not compared. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And because this is the type of thing we see from this type of person all the time. The standing on the pulpit, saying everything's a sin, acting like they've got a giant dick when they definitely don't. And then all of a sudden they're the ones who are involved in the illegal activity. Like that's who this they them is. But also, I don't want anybody watching to think that when I'm using the pronouns they them, that this person would even be close to having the
Self-awareness.
the self-awareness or the emotional take. I'm using they them because it would piss him off. Well, I just used his actual pronoun, but I'm using they them because it would piss them off, and they deserve to be pissed off.
Don't worry, they are.
They are so pissed. Anyhow, Michelle, what are we talking about tonight? I don't. Just so for the 6 of you that are watching, I don't know how many are watching on Michelle's channel, but
one. Welcome, viewer.
So here's how tonight's live transpired. I was laying in my bed, and I text here. I'll do a live text, a live dramatic.
A dramatic. Yeah. Do you want me to do my part?
Yeah. Shall we do a dramatic reading of our exchange together?
Let's do it.
All right. We'll skip out the Jenny Wild part just because she's talking about Stranger Things there. I said, Michelle, have you ever heard of Lilydale? I'm also trying to decide if I should go live on YouTube or just watch Stranger Things season 3 finale.
But actually, you said phonale.
Your turn.
Oh yes, possibly. What's Lilydale? Also, obviously, go live on YouTube, but with me.
Are you free? Like, part of it was I was going to read Barb's book.
Let's figure out how to...
Say it.
Let's figure out how to double stream from StreamYard, finally. That sounded kinky.
LOL. But I could go live with you. I look like a nasty hell rat, though. Maybe throw on a blue lip.
Shut the motherfucking fuck up.
Ugh, but am I too tired? WTF is wrong with me? Maybe I should go to sleep.
Want me to wear blue lips? I can.
God damn it, Netflix isn't even working on my TV.
It's all good, though, if you'd rather do nothing.
No, I'm going to my computer now.
I should put Otto to bed at some point. LOL. Sweet, blue lips.
I have to take my Adderall anyhow, but sure.
Is that at the end, I think?
Basically, because then we moved to a private, because this all happened in our group chat where, oh no, am I allowed to say group chat?
I think it's on the list.
This all happened in our minimally invasive group chat. So the rest of our group must have been like, oh, Mallory, Michelle, go, whatever. I'm kidding. They probably don't even see it yet. They're just going to get back to their phone and see 75 notifications. You know what's so funny is when I get notifications from our group chat and they'll be like 95 notifications and there's only like 15 messages, but it's because you guys go back through and like and laugh at all the other messages.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Pretend like I don't know. I like our group chat because I like our group chat because I feel heard, and so I feel like when I do that, it makes that person feel heard, even though the conversation is like well and done with.
That's true.
That's true. Oh yes, by the way, I heart that, whatever you just said.
My favorite was when Jenny Wild sent us like 5 minutes of voice memos, but half of it was her talking to her dog on their walk. She's like, so this TikTok I saw today. Come on, Sophie.
Wasn't that like 8 hours?
Yes, hello, everybody. Yes, Sophie. Come on, Sophie. Okay, so anyhow, everybody. Okay.
Sophie's not so popular in that neighborhood.
Where is Jenny Wild? Why is she needs to hop on here?
Oh, I wish she would.
Jenny, where are you? Okay, so what else do we have to talk about?
Oh my God, we have so much to talk about. Do you want to talk about MLMs?
Let's take an audience poll. Hey, 10 people, what do you want to hear us talk about?
If it's a poll, you have to give them options.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Here's your poll. Do we talk about chinkity chink? It's Dominic the donkey. Do we talk about
No, that cannot even be an option on the table.
the Italian jackass donkey? Okay. Do we talk about? I don't know. What do we have to talk about, Michelle?
Perfectly posh.
Well, I feel like I'm way behind. I need to get caught up. I have at least 7 videos that I need to react to, and I don't even know what I'm going to.
We could talk about
Hello.
the say hi. Over here. Over here. Over here.
Oh, that little voice. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Okay. Talk about the 7.
You're not wearing pants. So.
The 7. Nana Lou says talk about the 7. What's the 7?
The 7 what?
I don't know.
Deadly Sins?
7 Deadly Sins. We could talk about that.
We could talk for hours about that. Oh,
You know
I haven't
what?
been looking at the comments. I'm so sorry, ya friends.
Michelle's so good at like the live stuff. She's like, oh my gosh. And I'm over here like, whatever.
Oh, while I
Okay.
came up in customer service. What was I going to say? Well, I was going to say we could talk about the astounding revelation that I had while researching Barb Pitcock in the last couple of days.
Obviously. Nana says it's in your shirt. There's a 7 in your shirt. It's a triangle. Is it a triangle? It's a triangle.
It is the alchemical
Weird.
symbol for the element of earth.
Oh, I thought it was the reverse pyramid, which is what network marketing actually is. It's the reverse. It's the funnel.
What are you doing?
Which is funny because every time that they refer to network marketing actually being a reverse pyramid, I'm like, that actually makes more sense to me, because then you're just pouring money into the bottom of the pyramid, which is the 1%. But anyhow,
Like if it were a swimming pool.
Okay, so Carrie wants to know about the new Barb tea, and I don't even know what you're going to say. So tell me, what's the new Barb tea?
Well, so
Barb tea.
some of us anyway know already that after leaving Youngevity, Barb was started that company, Wakaya Perfection, right?
Wakaya, yes.
Perfection. You see, I should probably do a jingle for them too, except
Do you think that their motto was Wakaya forever?
if it wasn't, that's probably why they had to rebrand into like 8 different companies after they went under.
What are they called now? What was it?
So this is actually what I found. Do you remember when I texted you a couple weeks ago and I was like, have you ever heard of Bulla Vita? Because it like showed up on Barb's LinkedIn profile.
Oh, maybe.
And we couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Bulla Vita was literally just the transition Wakaya Perfection before it became Infinity Global.
Infinity, that's right.
Which is what we were just talking about before. And we were talking about it like it was a completely different company that she had started up. No, it's all Wakaya Perfection.
Infinity. Carrie Doreen with the win. Infinity.
Good one.
Oh my God. That's, yeah, okay. So I don't know. I have so many thoughts, but I can't really process any of them into a cohesive sentence at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I've been working on, was like taking all of our thoughts and putting them into cohesive sentences. Have you checked out the website in the last couple of days? Because I did a lot of work on it.
No, I will right now while I tell you about Lilydale. Okay, so I almost looked up Lilydale. So my other best friend, not to make you angry, my other best friend, she's going to Lilydale. Here, I'll put it up here and then I'll share it so you can. Oh my God, I cannot type. Lilydale. So one thing that makes me feel weird about it is because it's called Lilydale Assembly, which makes me feel like it's a cult, but it's not a cult. I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe I end up going and visiting a cult. It's something you would totally be into. It's about like mediums and spirituality and getting, having like readings done and stuff like that. So here's their website. But like when I see guys like this on their front page, I'm just like, you just look like a regular old white guy. Like why do I like, who are you? A night with Travis Walton? I don't want to spend a night with this guy.
Oh God. What is that? The punishment if you don't complete the program, or
no? It's not a program. It's like a spiritual. They're a 501(c)(3).
Is it a retreat? Like what?
It's kind of. Okay, here, let's go to the about. So my best Alicia, I'll just use her name because then you'll be like, I don't go there.
Yeah.
So Alicia has been there. Here it says the world's largest center for the religion of spiritualism. So it's about like spirituality.
That's not really the same thing.
We are an international member organization and residential community comprised of persons who practice the faith of spiritualism. Spiritualism, an active faith guided by a set of principles. This faith is applied through prayer, meditation, healing, and mediumship. We have members from across the globe who can participate and contribute to our organization through education, service, active participation, contemplation, or as donors. I don't know. My friend, they have houses for sale up there.
Listen, first of all, red flag if they are already trying to get you to move in with them. Second,
I don't think this is
no. That's a red flag. You can choose to ignore it, but I'm just saying it's a red flag. Other red flag to me, I mean, and I don't necessarily don't believe that like mediums and psychics exist and can speak to spirits and the dead and everything. Like, I don't necessarily disregard all of that. However, there's just way too much opportunity and room there for abuse, and that kind of thing attracts abusers, that I would never consent to anything like that in a group setting, because I feel like it's kind of a Teal Swan kind of thing. Like they could get in there and like manipulate your memories and your mind. I don't know.
I don't think my memories and mine would get manipulated in one day. Do you?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Teal Swan?
I don't know what that is. What's Teal Swan?
Oh, well, I was about to say, did you live under a rock in all of like May 2022? And then I was like, oh yeah, you did.
I sure did. In fact, I have no idea what happened in May 2022. So they have like public demonstrations of mediums in action. Like, I kind of would like to go to that. Like, I'd love to see a medium.
This is giving major Teal Swan, who is a alleged cult leader type person. There's a Hulu documentary that came out on her. She's a YouTube guru person.
Okay, I'll look. Here, let's look at the FAQ. There's a gate fee. So literally, the FAQ is all about the gate fee. I don't know. Now I kind of want to go to see if
because after you're in, you're not going anywhere, so it's not going to matter.
I'll already step away from the cult. Or do I go and create a vlog? Should I get into vlogging?
No.
All right. Let me look at Posh. Innovative vision, perfectly posh. God, you perfectly perplexed. I love your alliteration.
Thank you.
Well, pull up your papasan and prepare, because the pretty picture they've tried to paint for your new promoters is big poop, and the proof is in the pudding.
Oh God, I was so high. Full disclosure. This is what I do. Oh yeah, I filled out a whole bunch of Barb stuff, and tell me if you like this little listicle thing that I made.
Born Barbara Sue Zorn. Like, that doesn't sound real. Like, I don't want to shame anyone's last name, but that doesn't sound
I feel
real.
like she's from Mars, right?
I'm just saying, like, isn't Zorn the villain that does Lightyear fights? Or Zorg? Zorg?
I have no idea.
All right, March 20th, 1971. Of course, she's a fucking Pisces. and raised in the absolute armpit of the Midwest. Barb, and you can say that with authority because you're from
I've been there.
Barb
My brother-in-law lives there.
Barb Pitcock touts her personal professional story as the quintessential American dream. But is this a story of classic rags to riches fairy tale, or is it closer to a Netflix-style thriller about a false relatability, unconscious manipulation, and cutthroat? Oh, I wrote that part. Yes. Here are some things we think you ought to know about Barb.
Mallory's like, ooh, that was a good line.
This isn't her first rodeo. Sure, she'll be the first. You know what's funny too is somebody like this would be like, oh my God, this person made an entire webpage about me. I'm famous.
I know.
All right. Son of Zorn. Carrie, I like, oh my God, was that lightning?
Yes, I think it's safe to say that that was lightning.
Let me go check on my son for a moment to make sure he's okay.
Good Lord, that was loud. Oh, I'm so stupid, you guys. I'm looking at her background and I'm like, it doesn't look like it's storming where you are. I chose our background music, by the way. You guys like it? I know, Carrie. I should have found a. I'm not an appearance shamer. She is a pretty woman. Sorry. Wonder if her kids ever got jokes about that, or if her brothers did. I think she had brothers. Ooh, ice cream. Did I miss anything?
After the X. Find an L. Find the L.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Look, this is like magenta.
Sorry, gang. My son's gonna need me.
Oh no.
I know.
Poor guy. That was really loud. And I was just saying to the people watching, like, I was very confused because I had a really big brain fart and I was like, it doesn't look like it's storming at your house.
That's because I don't live in a house this nice. But I've got my green screen up because I got to work on some stuff for my students tomorrow, and so I preset my here. I'll take down the Mirage real quick so everybody can see my. There it is. Boom. And there it is. The reality. Were you at an amusement park yesterday? Trish, I was. Were you also at an amusement park yesterday? I'm actually just about Trisha. I'm just about.
Or are you a medium?
Or is Trisha a medium?
She's from the Spiritualist Society.
I posted about it on Instagram though, so it might not be that weird. Or it's not weird if she saw me. If you saw me, you should have said hi. But then you would have seen the true me, hot, sweaty, holding a child. Waldemar, yes. Trisha, were you in Waldemar? I was totally at Waldemar yesterday. That's
oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Hysterical. I wonder, Trisha, I wonder if you saw me when I was on the Battle of Erie, and one of those buckets of water got filled up and just completely dumped water on me. I didn't see it coming. at all. And my husband watched me. Oh my gosh, I think it's
Yeah.
Trisha, were you there? Like, did you see, or did I post about it? I knew it was you. Oh my God, I'm like famous. I'm like,
You got recognized.
I'm so famous. All right. Is my son trying to? Oh no, that's my dog. All right. But yeah, so my son is scared. You were by the scrambler. I was. I did it. We went on the scrambler. That's so funny. I love it, Trisha. That's amazing.
I'm so happy I could be here for this milestone in your career.
Trisha, did you
Mallory.
take like a paparazzi picture of me? Were you like, is that her? Because if you did, I want to see it.
No, you don't.
Yes, no, because my husband, here's what started this body image issue that I had, was my husband was holding Margot. She was sleeping because she fell asleep. And he took a picture of me walking with my son and was like, you just walked past us. And he sent me the picture and I was like, is that what I look like right now? This sloppy, just like. So Trisha, I'm sorry you saw me in all my sloppy glory. All right. That just like made my night. I'm so glad I got on live tonight. All right, I am going to go spend some time with my son because he is scared of the thunder. Michelle, we'll do this again now that we know how to do this.
Yeah, this was cool.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
I should have. I didn't. I told my sister that is a girl I follow on YouTube.
Oh, that's amazing.
Awesome.
Well, congrats, Mallory. You've made it.
I officially made it.
You are basically famous too, I think.
Oh, Trisha, this was like a little bit of boost I think I needed. Oh, thank you. All right. I will, Trisha, message, if you're on Instagram, message me on Instagram, because if you live near me, we should be friends. Does that sound creepy? That probably was creepy. Okay. I'm going to go.
But not best friends.
Not best friends, because Michelle will cut a bitch. Michelle, enjoy your push pop. Yeah, enjoy your push pop. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.